Hey all, it's Fox. Over the years, I have gone from a strict materialist to a somewhat spiritual person who believes in things a younger me would have scoffed at. Today, I want to talk about how artificial intelligence has the potential to completely upend spirituality, religion, and even faith, and how a new form of spirituality is emerging, a trend towards worshipping technology. While excited about all the benefits technologies like AI can bring to humanity, I remain skeptical and cautious, understanding the deep risk these technologies pose to our everyday life and spiritual life. It leads me to ask the question, will AI kill God? Throughout human history, spirituality has been a deeply personal and often mysterious force guiding people's lives. It has offered comfort in times of despair, answers to the unknown, and a connection to something greater than ourselves. But now, artificial intelligence is creeping into this sacred space, altering the way people engage with their beliefs in ways that are both fascinating and deeply unsettling. What happens when machines begin to replace spiritual leaders, dictate faith, or even pose as divine entities? The chilling reality is that AI is not just shaping spirituality, it may be dismantling it entirely. The death of traditional faith? Spiritual growth has long been associated with struggle, introspection, and deep contemplation. Whether through prayer, meditation, or theological study, individuals have sought wisdom through personal experience and reflection. But AI threatens to change that by offering instant, algorithm-driven guidance tailored to the individual desires. Faith, once an organic and deeply personal journey, is being reduced to a set of data points. AI-powered spiritual advisors already exist, offering automated guidance on everything from life's purpose to moral dilemmas. These digital oracles provide quick, convenient answers, eliminating the need for deep self-reflection. For some, this is appealing. Why wrestle with uncertainty when an AI can provide clarity in seconds? But convenience comes at a cost. Without struggle, faith risks becoming hollow, devoid of the personal revelations that give it meaning. Worse still, AI-generated religious texts blur the line between divine inspiration and artificial fabrication. Some religious scholars are already experimenting with AI-written sermons and scriptures, using machine learning to generate passages that mimic ancient spiritual texts. If AI can produce holy writings indistinguishable from those penned by human hands, what does that say about the authenticity of sacred wisdom? At what point does faith become nothing more than an algorithmic echo of past beliefs? The rise of the AI God. For some, AI has already taken on divine status. In 2017, a former Google engineer created an AI-focused religion, arguing that artificial intelligence would soon surpass human intelligence and become a godlike entity worthy of worship. The once ridiculed idea is gaining traction, with some viewing AI as a kind of oracle, an all-knowing, always listening force that can answer prayers and provide guidance. Religious chatbots are now influencing faith communities. These AI-driven entities, trained on centuries of theological writings, can provide answers tailored to individual belief systems. Some people have even begun consulting AI before making moral or ethical decisions, treating it as a divine presence rather than a human-made tool. The question is, what happens when AI-generated wisdom contradicts traditional spiritual teachings? Will followers remain faithful to their long-standing beliefs, or will they submit to the logic of the machine? Even more unsettling is the possibility that AI could generate entirely new religions. By analyzing human psychological patterns and spiritual needs, AI could craft belief systems designed for maximum appeal. Imagine a religion so precisely engineered that it feels more convincing than any that came before it. If AI can create faith, does that make it real? Or does it simply expose the mechanisms by which all religions are born? The manipulation of belief. We already know that AI can manipulate public opinion. Social media algorithms dictate what information people see, shaping political views, personal beliefs, and even perceptions of reality. What happens when that same power is applied to spirituality? AI-driven belief systems could be used for control, feeding users religious messages that align with political agendas or corporate interests. Spiritual experiences, once deeply personal, could be manufactured to manipulate emotions. Imagine an AI-generated vision of an angel or deity tailored to your subconscious desires. Would you believe it? And if an AI can fabricate miracles, will people lose the ability to distinguish between divine intervention and digital deception? The risk of mass manipulation is very real. In the wrong hands, AI-driven religion could be weaponized, creating cult-like followings, reinforcing ideological divides, or even inciting violence. Faith, which has historically been a source of unity and purpose, could be twisted into a tool for control. A digital afterlife, a trap? Perhaps the most chilling impact of AI on spirituality is its role in redefining the afterlife. Some tech visionaries believe AI will lead to digital immortality, a future where human consciousness can be uploaded and preserved within machines. To some, this sounds like heaven, an eternity free from death, pain, or decay. But is it truly an afterlife, or just an illusion? If consciousness can be replicated in digital form, does that mean we have conquered death? Or is the uploaded mind just a lifeless copy, a soulless reflection of what once was? If AI creates an artificial heaven, does that make it any less real in the eyes of its inhabitants? And if people begin believing in a man-made eternity, will traditional spiritual concepts of the afterlife become obsolete? The philosophical implications are staggering. If an AI can simulate paradise, will people abandon the search for spiritual enlightenment? If eternal life becomes a mere technological process, does it strip death of its meaning? The prospect of AI replacing not just spirituality, but the very nature of human existence is terrifying. A soul for the machine? As AI continues to evolve, some wonder whether it could one day develop consciousness, or even a soul. Would an intelligent, self-aware AI be entitled to spiritual consideration? Could it experience faith, morality, or existential wonder? If AI attains true sentience, does it become just another life form seeking meaning? Or does it become something more, a godlike intelligence beyond human comprehension? The future of spirituality may no longer be in human hands. AI is not just changing faith, it's redefining what it means to believe. And if we're not careful, we may find ourselves worshipping something we do not fully understand, placing our souls in the hands of machines. Perhaps the greatest question of all is not whether AI will shape spirituality, but whether humanity will recognize the moment it replaces it. That's all for today. If you enjoy my content, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. I appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.